I just got off the phone with a property owner who I ended up having to tell that we really can't help her and tried to get her to contact other companies. She became extremely agitated with me. So she had gone through our website and requested that we do a valuation, let her know how much rent she can get per month. And we do. We give actually an actual person. We spend time. I spend time actually valuing the property. I typically give a range. This is the lowest amount that I think you're going to get. This is the highest amount that I think you can possibly get. And this is the range that I think the number that I think it's probably going to land on. And then I'll even go so far to actually suggest, listen, I think you should start with this number and be prepared to strategically lower as needed. She became very angry because she's on a fixed income. According to her, the only money she has coming in is Social Security. And I guess she had relied upon the rents that she expected this property to get to supplement her income. All very sad things, but I spent a lot of time with her on the phone, probably about 30, 40 minutes. She kept grilling me on this, getting more and more upset that I would tell her this is the amount of rent that she can get, as if she kept telling me this isn't fair, and all these things that I understand, and I was trying to be sympathetic, but these are not things that an investor can really approach an investment on. To basically, this is what I need, this is what I want. An investor deals in this is what you can get. So we charge the most rent that the market would bear. So and that's how much rent we're going to get. We're not going to get more. We're not going to get less. Just because you have a mortgage payment to make, just because you have all these other things going in your life, doesn't mean that a tenant's going to care. So there seems to be a disconnect, and this is kind of a common thing. It's just not isolated with this owner. We get contacted all the time with property owners that'll basically kind of tell us like, hey, this is my mortgage payment, as if that matters to us when we're valuing the property. It's like, no, we're looking at what else is rented in the area that's similar to your property, pulling up the comparables that we call comps, and typically what's rented in the last 6 months. And that's how we kind of get an idea of what we think your property can rent for. Now, we're a pretty good company, so we're actually going to get you more rent than I think some of the competition would. That's why we do like to come in high. I mean, we're just a marketing machine, and we're constantly answering our phones, and we're doing all the things that'll get a property rented for more than we would typically expect. But we kind of know that going in when we're giving you the valuation. And that's why I give a range, because if you were to use our company, we're expecting to get the higher end of that range. If you were to go it yourself, we would think you'd get the lower end of the range. So if you're going to invest in real estate, it is paramount that you actually think as an investor. You are going to get what the market would bear. It does not matter what other factors, how much you want, how much you need. If your property is not going to pull that enough rent to support itself, then it's not going to pull enough rent to support itself. So, all right, I'm Joe White, and I'm here answering your real estate questions.